yesterday. And you all did verbs to every, assign a verb to every be, right? Okay, so today we are going to put it all in what's called a Kohlberg diagram or Kohlberg chart. This is a simple way to break it down into and to analyze your monologue and to analyze the parts of your monologue and to create an easy visual map for you to follow as you work on your story. So what you're going to do is you go on iLearn, and under the storytelling unit you should have a Word document file that says Kohlberg Diagram Storytelling. I want you to download that and open it up on your computer. Okay, so once it loads onto your computer and you pull it up, the 4 parts of this are chunk, adverb and verb, size and speed, and blocking. So we chunked yesterday, but what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our chunks, and we're going to look at these chunks, and we're going to try to combine some, maybe, into a maximum of 8 chunks. Okay? Because if you have every sentence being a chunk, you're going to be pretty schizophrenic up there, right? You'll be like, hello. Okay? So it's going to be really confusing for the audience to see. So what you want to do is you want to go back into your story, and you want to re-chunk and find 8 good chunks. If your story is short, you might only have 4. If your story is long, then you might have more than 8, but probably everyone will have at the most 8 chunks. So right now, if you will go back into your story and re-chunk to where you have it at a maximum 8 chunks. Okay, does that make sense? Everybody? Based on what we did yesterday? So you might have, if you did a beginning, middle, and end, you might have 2 chunks in the beginning, 2 chunks in the middle, and 2 chunks in the end. Or 2 chunks in the beginning, 1 chunk, maybe the middle is just 1 solid chunk, and the end is 1 solid chunk. So you're going to look at your story. I'll give you about 10 minutes to look at it and to type it all in. So in each section, type 1 chunk in. So your first chunk is going to go in section 1, 2, 3. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, does everyone have at least half of it done? Half of your chunks in. Okay. So now we're going to take those chunks. And yesterday we did verbs, right? We assigned a verb to every chunk. Now we're going to take that verb and add an adverb. Someone know what an adverb is? Back to your English grammar. What's an adverb?
Something that describes the verb.
Yes, it describes a verb. It usually ends with ly. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your verb and you're going to add an adverb to it. So it's going to be an adverb-verb combination, such as curiously search. Okay, that is an adverb-verb combination. I'm going to secretly introduce. Okay, that's a adverb-verb combination. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through every chunk and you're going to add an adverb-verb combination to every chunk that describes what you're doing in that chunk. Does that make sense? Has an adverb-verb combination they would like to share? Not would like to share, but would you share? Okay.
I don't know if it's right though, so.
Hey, no judgment.
Okay. 3 lines says, "This is a good day, just like yesterday." Yes, yesterday was a good day too. And I put casually stating.
Okay. It's good. It's good.
I realized I
Okay, anybody else? Anyone else?
Hold on. Seems like you're gonna make one up on the spot.
A girl. Someone from the side.
I put third.
Proudly introducing.
Okay.
Introduction.
Proudly introducing, casually stating,
Excitedly proclaiming.
excitedly proclaiming. That's a good one.
Hurriedly exclaiming.
Hurriedly exclaiming. Good job.
Forcefully demanding.
Okay, good.
No.
Allie, do you have one?
Is that in your story?
Very long.
You're very long.
There you go.
Wait, where is that in your
Well,
story? Forcefully exclaiming.
Okay, so you all have adverb-verb combinations that describe something, that tell you what you're doing during that section of your story. So what you're going to do now is yesterday we did size and speed, right? So you're going to go back and you're going to think of those chunks that you made with those adverbs and verbs and assign a size and speed. So, like Caleb's was hurriedly exclaiming. Do you think he would hurriedly exclaiming? Do you think he would do that by going slow and big? No, that doesn't make sense. So he would maybe put a size of big and fast. If you are familiar with musical terms like moderato or largo or any of those things, you can use those too, because those are speeds. What you're trying to do with this column is you're creating a song. You're creating highs and lows and bigs, swells and smalls, just like if you were in a symphony and you were listening to classical music. It doesn't stay like this the entire time, does it? No, it gets big, it gets soft, it gets loud, it gets, all the instruments play at once, maybe just a violin or flute plays. So what you're doing is you're creating a song with your stories, size and speed. So make sure that you're creating a lot of variety, but that your variety matches your adverbs and verbs and what you're saying in the story.